You know what? I realized that I start off a lot of the episodes with, ooh, we're back, or ooh, righty, like I'm fucking Ace Ventura.
Alrighty then.
Welcome back. So yeah, I know that we ran through this in one of the previous episodes, but now we know what we're looking for. We're looking for something very specific, so we have a plan now versus just running amok. I got an idea! Because we need to be, if you remember from the last episode, we have to find sandboxes. I guess you use Ed, get in said sandbox, and dig for the piece of the outfit. So that's what we're doing. I love how the cat just like rolls. I don't know where the sandbox is at. I don't remember there being a sandbox in this mission, but it said, aha. Dig a hole. There it is. There's one. All right, well, there's one piece. I don't remember if there's more, so I guess we're gonna have to go through the full freaking mission. I don't want to. So I apologize that we are doing this over again, but we're doing... What the hell is going on? But we're doing it for a reason. This is why I don't play shooter games with a controller. Because I suck. But I also never finish... Do your bonk thing. All right, so there's not one here. But, so I think the last... What I was talking about was like I went and checked. The lighting and like the two cameras and the, you know... how shitty our quality of, you know, videos were back when we first started. So yeah, I think it evolved into on video. We started off with this like super crappy 2-person angle, me on one side, them on the other, them being Brandon and James, because you know Eric had left, James came in, and we started the whole, you know, that trio. When we did it like that, it worked, but it just looked like shit. You know what I mean? It didn't seem very professional to me. I was off on my own side with a green screen, so like a part of me, and it was just me. Nobody thought about it. And that's just because like I worry about shit that I shouldn't. And I was just like, well, I feel like I'm like singling myself out in the sense of like I'm the showrunner here. I'm big boss, and you know, and I had both of them, you know, comfortably and admittedly be like, you know, yeah, this is your shit, you're running it, whatever, you know. But I'm just somebody like whenever I do a creative, you know, thing with other people, I try to make sure that everybody is involved with the creative process and the, you know, what's going on and just everything about it, you know what I mean? So I would try to make everything, you know, universal. I try to make everything feel very, you know, and also just because I like the symmetry of, you know, everybody's using the same shit, everybody's using the same mics, and, you know, even though, like, I had, you know, a mic that was much more expensive than the rest and sound better, and that's the mic I'm using now, since it's just me, like, of course I'm going to use a more expensive mic, you know, because it sounds better and it produces better sound and whatever. I keep yawning, dude. I'm so tired. And but it produces a better sound, and like I'm not the only one doing it, so who cares? You know, I don't know. I'm just somebody because like I know of instances of like creative projects where, you know, the one person, like, yeah, they may have started it or whatever, but you know, you have other people that are adding on to it and, you know, doing, you know, their part to make it work, you know, like even if James, Brandon, and I all hated each other, we wouldn't have been able to do it without the other person, you know, in their own way. And like, you know, James and I think I talked about it openly on the podcast and he openly made like you're like I said, you're a ringleader. You know it's your show, your shit, your whatever. I am the one that's doing the editing. It is my computer that we do stuff on, but you know, I'm somebody that I hate egos. I hate people that, you know, get into themselves like that. It makes me mad. It pisses me off. And it's just like like what I just said, understanding that you can't do this without I'm a terrible content creator. But I mean, you can't do it without, you know, your number one, your audience, you know what I mean? And but two, like, you know, the friends that you know, you have when doing it, you know, especially creating something with other people, you know, because they're adding their own, you know, piece to the conversation, their own part to the content, their own flair to it, you know, and you have to acknowledge that. And that's something that I push really hard to do, was to make sure that I acknowledged their shit and made them feel heard and, you know, whatever. Because like a lot of the games, you know, was James choosing to play, you know, a great bit of them also was me, because purely out of like, I know it's super nostalgic. I know it's going to do well, so it's like we need to do this, even if you don't like it. Because there's games that I didn't want to play, but I was like, or there's games that I played and I was like, this is absolutely dog shit. But it's, you know, I don't know. Let's keep going. Luckily, a lot of the games that I thought were dog shit, our footage got corrupted. For the people that remember that, people are around for that stuff. But for the people that are new, we had like this channel. That's why I'm like, I refuse to give up on it. And, you know, because I posted that short, you know, talking, or, you know, and everything, saying that, like, hey, we're still here. Because, like I said, I'm not giving up on this, because I'm losing my train of thought. I'm not giving up on the channel because it's too good. It's a good time. I like it a lot. Back to the Mis-Edventures. There's a callback. I need to call my doctor. I'm fucking tired. I decided to get a Dr. P try to help me in my endeavors of... Can I just change it from over here? That's stupid. That should work. I legitimately do not remember what the hell I was going to say. Something about not giving up on the channel, not, you know, never backing down, never going to give you up. Roll Tide. I don't know, man. But back to the channel. Our channel sucked. Channel still sucks. But I tried to make sure that we're all a part of the suck together. You know what I mean? If one of us is gonna suck, I'm taking y'all fucking down with me. Screw you. And, you know, that's why I worried so much about making sure that I made everybody involved, even like the guests that we had on the show, you know what I mean? Because like obviously like there's the hospitality of like, you know, you're doing a show. I mean, not even just the show, just people in general, you know, but having that hospitality of allowing them to, oh my god, haven't even knocked a single one over, but having the hospitality to freaking allow people to have choices and to put their input and make them. I just added one. I literally just added one. Holy shit. I'm dumb as a box of tots. So all the like the guests that we had on, you know, and I made sure to be, you know, engaging and, you know, make sure that they felt like they were contributing to the show and like what we're doing with it, and just make sure they felt involved with every step along the way. Because, you know, I think something that like we haven't necessarily talked about in a minute of doing the channel. We talked about it a lot when we did the show. The channel is very big. I try to make the channel very big about community, creating a community, creating a creative community. That's a huge important thing to me. That's where like I liked that we did the episode with Jin, the owner and creator of Creative Sanctuary. Definitely check them out. You know, just creating. She built a, you know, physical place for creative people to go and enjoy and be creative. And you know, I'm trying to make a digital one, you know, allow those people to come here and share their time with other creative people, and you know, come share that and spread the word, spread each other's, you know, share each other's content, share each other's art, whatever it may be, you know, just be very positive of each other and help each other out, because you know, that's all we have is each other when it comes down to, you know, everything that's going on in the world and all the crazy shit. I need that, you know, because like regardless of what.
Always watching.
Just gonna keep staring at me. Regardless of what side of the fence you're on, you know what I mean, and everything, the world's crazy. The world's absolutely saying no matter what. Okay. No matter what side of the fence you're on, it's both fucked. So, you know, let's get away from that. It's just, you know, have a good time and try to push my own message. Just straight positivities all day long. Jesus, my brain. Okay, I did this last time and it didn't. Eddy. Timmy, I just, you know, peace in our time. What? That's what Daddy's going for. I'm also going for sleep deprivation, and I'm winning. I was supposed to take a nap earlier, and I didn't, because why not? You know, sissy boy. Already caught me. What? I told myself, I was like, you need to get these recorded. You need to do stuff. You need to be productive. Do it. So I'm. Oh, there's another one. We didn't look at that one. I'm like, we're recording everything that we can. Recording, if anything, we're recording like 2. If you pay attention to these recordings at all for those people, and if you want a little bit behind the scenes, they're all recorded together. The last, because what this is episode 11. So this is what, Monday, the whatever. I am recording this February 7th. Over a week now this is posted. You're watching this like 2 weeks. Because I feels like it. Got him. That jawbreaker's gone because I don't need it. But yeah, I told myself that I'm just going to record as much as humanly possible. As much as my brain can handle. And that's what I'm doing. But I would rather be playing Arc Raiders right now. Not gonna lie. Not that you guys, I don't want to hang out with you guys. You stink a little bit. Shit. I haven't played Arc Raiders in a fat doinker. And I am ready to play, ready to raid some arcs. And because I am definitely obsessed with that game to a very probably unhealthy fashion. This says collect all 3. I'll figure it out here in a second. We've hit our time. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out and being a part of it. We only need one more piece, and then we'll be able to get to the mission that I want to get. We're gonna do both missions, but if I can't end it without playing the Edzilla one, the Rampage of Edzilla. We have to, because that was one I remember playing a lot as a kid, and I loved it. So we're unlocking it. I just need one more piece of clothing, and then we'll unlock the other one. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out and being a part of it. I appreciate your time and your effort of helping create this. Will help. Helping this channel grow and become its own thing. You are appreciated. You are thanked. Love you bunches. Goodbye.